Friends, Claude has become one of the most popular AI writing tools available today. But even well-written AI content can still trigger detection systems or sound slightly artificial, forcing users to move between multiple tools just to refine the final result. walterwrites is positioned as one of the best AI humanizers for Claude in 2026. It lets you humanize AI-generated text directly inside your Claude workflow via MCP. My name is Daniel, and today we are looking at walterwrites MCP for Claude. In this video, we'll install this tool, generate content inside Claude, humanize AI text, and compare the detector results before and after the rewrite. Guys, make sure you check out all the useful links in the description after watching this video. There might be some nice discounts there. Let's jump right in. Folks, let's start with the basics. walterwrites is an AI humanizer designed to help improve AI-generated content while keeping the original meaning intact. Instead of moving text between multiple writing tools, detectors, and editors, walterwrites allows you to work directly inside your existing workflow. What makes it particularly interesting is walterwrites MCP for Claude. Through MCP, the platform integrates directly with Claude, allowing you to generate content, humanize text, check detector results, and even access account information without leaving the conversation. Mates, the goal is to make the workflow more efficient. Rather than copying and pasting content across multiple platforms, you can generate AI text in Claude, send it to walterwrites for humanization, and review the results inside the same environment. The platform also provides different humanization modes and readability settings, giving you more control over how the final content is rewritten, depending on your goals and audience. Folks, now let's install walterwrites MCP inside Claude and see how it works in practice. First, I open the connector section in Claude. Here, I create a new connector and paste the walterwrites MCP server URL. If you're following along, the address is mcpserver.walterwrites.ai/mcp. After that, I click Connect and authorize the connection. Claude asks me to approve the required permissions, and within a few seconds, walterwrites is successfully connected. Walter also provides additional resources through waltermcp.com, where you can find setup information, documentation, and links to Walter's skills on GitHub for supported integrations and workflows. For this demonstration, I am using a sample prompt provided by walterwrites. I copy the prompt, return to Claude, and submit it. Friends, as you can see on the screen, walterwrites is now connected to Claude and starts generating a blog post. Once the draft is complete, we have a piece of AI-generated content that can be processed by the walterwrites humanizer. I approve the next step, and walterwrites begins humanizing the text directly inside my Claude workflow. As you can see, the process is fully integrated. walterwrites confirms that the content is being processed through the platform, and we can see the same text inside the walterwrites dashboard. From here, I can open the document and then select Humanize and Scan. Now we can watch walterwrites rewrite the content in real time. The system adjusts the wording, structure, and phrasing to make the text sound more natural while preserving the original meaning. Guys, before we move on, I try to make my content fun instead of boring. And in return, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content I make. And here are the results. Before humanization, the detector clearly identified the content as AI-generated. After processing it through walterwrites, the result changes significantly, with the detector now classifying the article as human-written. Mates, walterwrites MCP can also be used to access account information directly from Claude. For example, I can ask how many words I have remaining this month. walterwrites immediately retrieves the information and even provides access to the pricing page, making it easy to monitor usage and decide whether additional credits may be needed. As you can see on the screen, the monthly word count matches the information returned by walterwrites inside Claude. Now let's run a second test. I ask Claude to generate a 200-word SEO blog article. Once the draft is complete, I instruct walterwrites to humanize the content using professional mode. It supports academic, professional, casual, and creative modes. For this example, I am choosing professional mode together with the balanced humanization setting. Folks, the system then rewrites the article automatically. For a fair comparison, let's take the final version of the text and run it through the detector once again. And now we see a significant improvement in the detector results, with the rewritten content being classified as human-written. Another useful feature is that walterwrites allows you to customize readability targets. Depending on your goals, you can choose options such as simple, standard, or enhanced readability levels, giving you additional control over how the final content sounds. Folks, after testing the workflow, what stands out most is how much simpler the process becomes when everything happens directly inside Claude. Instead of switching between multiple tools to generate, rewrite, scan, and verify content, walterwrites MCP brings those steps into a single workflow. I also like the flexibility. Whether you're checking account usage, adjusting readability settings, or choosing different humanization modes, everything remains accessible through the same interface. And honestly, that's what makes walterwrites MCP interesting. It's not just another writing tool, it's a way to humanize AI-generated text directly inside Claude, while keeping the entire process organized and efficient. I personally find walterwrites useful from a workflow perspective, but whether you want to use it or not is completely your decision. Hopefully this walkthrough gave you a clear picture of how walterwrites MCP works in practice and whether it fits your content creation process. Friends, before you go, check the links in the description. That's where all the coupons and special offers are. As usual, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, until next time.